Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today I want to share with you about neighborhood bridges. How many of you have heard of neighborhood bridges? Anyone?
No.
Excellent. Well, neighborhood bridges does what is called acts of kindness. I saw on your gym doors, I was walking in, that you guys are all about acts of kindness, and we really appreciate that, because any act of kindness you can do for someone else is always so helpful and always makes their day a special day. And so today I want to tell you about a couple things. First, I want you all to get mad by the end of today. And what do I mean by mad? Mad means making a difference. You have the opportunity to be mad today, and I want you guys to get mad, because Gahanna Neighborhood Bridges is a gateway to kindness in our community. We know that there are unmet needs that go unmet in our community, and Mrs. Bentley just shared with you about the difference between a need and a want, right? Well, we have needs that go unmet in our community, and we also know that there's an ample amount of kindness inside each one of you to help meet those needs. And we also know the people that receive those needs turn around and want to do the same act of kindness to somebody else. So it's a snowball. You know when you make a snowball and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you get to make a snowman? That's what we're talking about. Once you start those acts of kindness, it continues to repeat itself. So we have a really cool piece of software called a computer in the high school that lets everybody know when there needs to be an act of kindness done in our community, and this is when we put it in the high school. We also, go ahead and go through all of them, we also put together a group of people in our community that are helping us do that. We have the mayor, we have the fire chief, we have the police department, we've got the Chamber of Commerce, our local churches. All of them are helping to spread these acts of kindness. So how does this work? What happens is we have what are called advocates. Have you ever heard of the word advocate? Advocate is somebody who can speak on behalf of somebody else. We have people in our community that step up and say, I see a need. Can anybody help meet that? And so those people step up and identify these needs and say, can we help these people? And so we at Neighborhood Bridges find ways to help those people, to give them to the people that need it. So let me tell you a little story. Last October, there was a fire that came through the Creekside area. And we had 4 families that had 30 seconds to get out. There were no smoke detectors, and all they could run out with was the clothes on their back and their cell phone. They were in their underwear at 5:30 in the morning, because that's all they could grab. That's all the time they had, and as you can see from the pictures, that's all that was left. They had absolutely nothing. Go ahead and do the next, Andrew. Thank you. One of the people that lived there was an electrician. He needs tools to do work. He used to keep all of his tools in this big tub in his pickup truck. But for fear of it being stolen, he would carry it into his house at night. Well, guess what? That box of tools is now a pile of ash. His wife is a nurse, and she wears scrubs every day to the hospital. They were all burned up in the fire too. But what was really cool is within 3 hours, we went around the corner to Gahanna Hardware. They donated all of the tools that he lost. Pretty cool, $450 in tools. And a local company donated all the scrubs so that she could go back to work too. That's how the advocacy and the act of kindness returned its favor immediately. Go to the next one. Matter of fact, a couple days later, he had car trouble and his car broke down. He didn't have any money because of the fire. So what was his first instinct? He's going to go back to where the fire happened and start scraping copper off of anything he could find to have just a few pennies to be able to buy a new alternator for his car. But through our act of kindness and meeting that need, we found AutoZone and the local auto repair facility to replace it free for him. Isn't that cool? That's how acts of kindness works. Go ahead, next one. So this is him receiving his free tools on the right. That's him getting his free tools at the hardware store. But as I told you, kindness automatically starts giving back for those that get it. He, after receiving his tools, was sitting in the Grin offices, and they were putting together some desks that they had just received, and he offered to use the tools that he just got to put those desks together for them. You see how it repeats itself? Isn't that cool? Go ahead, go next one. So this past weekend, just on Saturday, we had a mother with 4 young kids, ages 8, 5, 2, and 1, about your age, come into Grin. She had to leave her house because it wasn't a good situation for her to continue to live there. She left with the clothes on their back. That's all they had. So what are the things you can think of that you might need if you needed to start over? Yes. You need clothes and food. What else? Huh? Beds. Yeah, beds. What else?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. What else? Money, that's right. And so she shared with us that she wanted, go ahead and enter down here a few times. She shared with us all she wanted was a kitchen table and some beds for her kids to sleep in. What's really cool is within 1 hour, people in our community stepped up and donated beds, kitchen table, plates and silverware to eat on, food and clothing from Grin. It was amazing to see this happen. Go ahead, go next one. You guys know Facebook? We have over 2,800 likes on Facebook and over 30,000 followers. Go ahead, go to the next one. We had a teacher here in your building, actually a teacher at a local elementary school, that knew of a kid in her classroom that was being brought to school every single day by a taxi. Have you ever been brought to school by a taxi? You're supposed to be brought to school by A, your parents, or B, a bus, right? So the teacher asked the student, why are you being brought to school by a taxi? And the student said, because we had to move out of our house and move in with Grandpa, and Grandpa doesn't have a car, and Mommy doesn't have a car. Go to the next one. So the teacher contacted Neighborhood Bridges and said, could we do a car? What do you guys think? Yeah. Next slide. There it is. We had a family step up within 3 days and donate a 2011 Subaru to this family. So no longer do they have to take a taxi to school. They can ride a car. Next. So we're all around, enter down here through it. We are all around Columbus. We're doing a circle of kindness. We're going to strangle Columbus from the outside in so that we can get all of the communities like Gahanna, Westerville, Hilliard, Dublin, all working together to do acts of kindness for Columbus. And we have over 6,400 people that receive alerts when there's a need so that we have people available to help each other. Next. So what I want you to do, and what our ask of you this morning is, we're not asking for your change. We are not asking you to bring anything in. You all have 2 of something that I need really, really bad, and that's your ears. You all have 2 of them. I want you to listen to each other, and if you know of someone that has a need, tell your teacher, let them know. You have organizations, all of us together, working together. 2nd on 7, the Conquerors, Beth, myself, the Lions Locker, we're all working together to help meet needs. That's what we're all about through acts of kindness. So use your ears, you've got 2 of them. Be listening. And if you know of somebody that has a need, tell your teacher. We are all here to help. So thank you for the opportunity. You guys have been great. Have a great day.